Hi everyone, this is Sam Manford from Sales Mastery Institute, and this is your C-Level Sales Training tip number 14. It's all about credibility, which is the magic for selling to C-level executives. Now, credibility, this is key. It's really required for you to get someone's support, for someone to download information to you about, an upcoming project, or to make the sale, or to develop relationships. I mean, this is the key for you to succeed in selling. And the essential elements required to build or establish credibility are: you need to gain respect. The person has to respect you, and you have to do things to get this person to respect you. You have to build trust with this person, and you have to show you can deliver the results that he or she desires. Now, credibility is a personal thing. It's between two people, but it can be transferred. One person has credibility with another person. They can introduce you, and they're transferring their credibility to you. But it's yours to lose the minute you open your mouth. Now, the best kind of credibility is transferred is at high levels. If you're in tight with a C-level executive or a very high-level person, it's easier for them to transfer their credibility down to their subordinates and to across to their associates and things like that. However, to get the C-level executives to meet with you and to start, developing relationships with them, you're probably going to have to use the credibility of a low-level person to get you in the door to see that executive. Now, you can also transfer credibility from your company. Your company has got a good reputation and everything like that, so it gets you in the door possibly. Hi, I'm Sam from Sales Mastery. Sales Mastery is a well-known training company, so that might get you in the door, but it's mine to lose the minute I open my mouth. I've got to quickly start getting this respect from the person, gaining respect from the person, building trust with them, and showing that I can deliver results. And these are the keys to credibility. Now, there's 6 stages of credibility. Will the person meet with you? If they won't meet with you, you haven't even made it to stage 1. Will they meet with you and answer your questions? Then you've made it to stage 2. Will they listen to you when you're doing the presentation? Or did they leave, as soon as you ask some questions? Or tune out? Do they believe you when, when you say things like, I can do this, I can deliver this, I can develop this? Do they believe you? Are they believing you enough to move forward? Meaning, will they buy from you? This is the 5th level. And once they buy from you, buying from you doesn't mean you've established credibility at the highest level with this person, or even if you've established a relationship. It just means they're going to buy from you, and they're going to try you out and see if you can deliver those final results that they like to have. And once you do, then will they use you as a resource? And that's the highest level of credibility. They call you not only for the stuff that you do point blank, but they'll also call you on extraneous things or other kinds of things that could help them in their business that you might be remotely associated with, or that you're good at and they're not good at. Okay? So these are the 6 stages of credibility. And if you fail to get to one of these steps, that means you failed in one of the elements of respect, trust, or results. For example, let's say they listen to you, but they don't believe you enough to move on to make a purchase. Well, somewhere along the line, you did something that they didn't really respect you. Maybe you were late for the appointment. Maybe you dressed sloppy. Maybe you talked poorly. I don't know what it was, or you didn't build trust. They don't really trust you. They just think you're, talking off the top of your head. Or they've asked you some things and you didn't really show that you can deliver these results. You haven't proved to them through references or through explanations that you can deliver the results. So if you fail to get to one of these levels, anywhere along the line, you failed in one of respect, trust, or results. Now, here's a common situation among salespeople and a lot of people is you have a weak professional opening, meaning that you fail to establish respect, build trust, or show you can deliver results right up front with that individual. Typically because you didn't really think about it, you didn't really plan going in there to determine how you're going to establish this credibility up front. This is something, like I said, it's person to person. One size doesn't fit all. You've got to think before you go in to a meeting, how am I going to establish credibility with this person? Or if I already have credibility with this person, how am I going to enhance it so that this person is going to take their valuable time and listen to me? Or in the other sense of a common situation is you're really reluctant to ask someone to network you, that key magic word, network you into to that person so that they can set up the introduction and use their credibility to get you in the door for you now to start building respect, trust and show you can deliver the results. Okay? So, if you don't do that, the resulting problem is you lose the executive at hello. They're going to be polite, but they're going to just blow you off. You're going to go nowhere with this person. So credibility is the key. You've got to take some time to develop that and get it going, or else you're not going to get anywhere with this individual. Now here's a little check yourself. Let me ask you a couple of questions. It's our same drill. Always is a 4, all the way down to never is a 0. When you meet a powerful executive or someone influential, are you anxious to present the capabilities of your company? Do you always do that? Are you really anxious to do it? Or sometimes you do it or you never do it? Number 2, and you can stop this anywhere along the line and think about these. Do you probe extensively before you present to learn and understand the problems, the concerns, and the situation confronting this person before you present? You take time to explore. Do you always do this? Never, sometimes. And number 3, do you feed back to show that you really understand the situation, their desires, their problems, their concerns before you present, and before you throw out all those wonderful references how everybody loves you? Okay? How often do you do this? Do you feeding back the information that the person gave you before you present and show that you have done this before? Here's your score, 2 plus 3 minus 1. Now if you've got a 5 or more, that's great. If you got less than a 5, it means you need to work on establishing your credibility up front. And there's this great ebooks available. It's very simple. You can get it. It's going to show you how to gain respect, build trust, and show results up front at clevelsellingtips.com. It's a 7-page narrative, describes the hows to handle this credibility situation, 5 actions to help you prepare before the meetings, before you go in, and take it to the streets section, which is really going to help you feel comfortable fitting it to your own style. There's exercise, there's worksheets, and other things in this ebook here, this multi-page ebook. It's all at clevelsellingtips.com. There's a little click-through box here. Just click on it and take you right to that site. Pick it up. It'll help you out tremendously. No sales office should be without these. Okay? Take care, good selling, and we'll see you on the next tip.